Born in St. Louis, Missouri, Shelley Winters grew up in a family that valued the arts. Her mother, a concert singer, and her father, a businessman, encouraged her early interest in performance. Winters was exposed to theater and music from a young age, often attending plays and musicals. This environment nurtured her passion for acting. After her family moved to Los Angeles, she attended the University of California, where she studied drama. Winters' early career began in the 1940s, where she found work in theater and film. She was influenced by notable figures like Elia Kazan, who directed her in several productions. Kazan recognized her talent and helped her refine her craft. Winters also admired the work of actresses like Bette Davis and Katharine Hepburn, who inspired her to pursue strong, complex roles. Throughout her journey, Winters faced challenges but remained determined. Her upbringing and the support of mentors shaped her into a versatile actress, leading to a successful career in film and television. Shelley Winters was a talented actress known for her powerful performances in film and television. She won 2 Academy Awards and appeared in many memorable movies, showcasing her range from drama to comedy. Her roles often left a strong impression on audiences. Is there a particular moment from one of her works that has had a lasting impact on you? Perhaps a scene that made you laugh or cry? Many fans hold certain films close to their hearts. Which work of Shelley Winters do you cherish the most? Her career spanned several decades, and she was known for her ability to connect with viewers. Many people have cherished memories or personal experiences related to this classic star. We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. Keep watching this video, as we will share many funny, shocking, and sad facts about Shelley Winters that you might not know. As a young girl, Shelley Winters found herself captivated by the world of performance during a school play. She was just a child, but the moment she stepped onto the stage, she felt a rush of excitement that was unlike anything she had experienced before. The applause from the audience filled her with a sense of belonging and purpose. This early experience ignited a spark within her, leading her to pursue acting with fervor. Later, while attending the University of California, she took part in various productions, honing her craft and discovering the depth of her talent. One pivotal moment came when she was cast in a significant role in a local theater. The challenge of embodying a complex character pushed her to explore her emotional range. She learned to draw from her own life experiences, which made her performances more authentic and powerful. Shelley's passion deepened as she faced the struggles of the industry, including rejection and hardship. Each setback only fueled her determination to succeed. The thrill of acting became a driving force in her life, leading her to Hollywood, where she would eventually become a celebrated actress. Her journey was marked by a relentless pursuit of excellence, shaped by those early moments on stage that first ignited her love for acting. Shelley Winters was a remarkable actress known for her powerful performances and strong presence on screen. She gained fame in the mid-20th century and became a significant figure in Hollywood. Winters was celebrated for her ability to portray complex characters, often bringing depth and emotion to her roles. She won 2 Academy Awards for Best Supporting Actress, showcasing her talent and versatility. Her career spanned several decades, during which she appeared in a wide range of films, from dramas to comedies. Winters was not only an actress, but also a strong advocate for social issues, using her platform to speak out on important matters. She often played characters that challenged societal norms, making her performances memorable and impactful. Winters' work in films like The Diary of Anne Frank and A Place in the Sun left a lasting impression on audiences and critics alike. Her ability to connect with viewers through her performances made her a beloved figure in the film industry. She remains an important part of cinematic history, celebrated for her contributions to the art of acting and her influence on future generations of performers. Facing financial struggles early in her career, Shelley Winters often found herself in difficult situations. She worked various odd jobs to make ends meet, including waitressing and modeling, while pursuing her dream of acting. Despite her talent, the film industry was skeptical of her abilities. Many believed she did not fit the glamorous image of a leading lady. Instead of giving up, she used this doubt as motivation. Winters took on diverse roles in theater and film, showcasing her range and determination. She often sought out challenging parts that others overlooked, proving her versatility. Winters also formed strong relationships with directors and writers, which helped her secure more significant roles. Her resilience shone through as she navigated the ups and downs of Hollywood, refusing to be defined by the industry's narrow expectations. By embracing her uniqueness and hard work, she carved a path for herself, ultimately becoming a respected and celebrated actress. In What's the Matter with Helen, Shelley Winters played the role of Helen. Debbie Reynolds drove Winters to work each day. One morning, while on her way to pick up Winters, Reynolds saw a woman in a nightgown trying to get a ride on Santa Monica Boulevard. When Reynolds stopped to ask why Winters was not at home, Winters explained that she thought she was late. In Roseanne, Winters portrayed Nana Mary. Roseanne Barr mentioned that Winters never memorized her lines, which was unusual for an actress of her experience. During an episode of The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson, Winters had a confrontation with Oliver Reed. She grew tired of his views on women and expressed her feelings. After their heated exchange, Winters left the set. However, she soon returned unexpectedly and surprised Reed by dumping a drink over his head. Reed continued speaking as if nothing had happened, later claiming the drink was whiskey. Winters' bold actions and unique approach to her roles made her a memorable figure in the early stages of her career. Shelley Winters gained significant attention for her role in the film A Place in the Sun. This performance showcased her talent and earned her an Academy Award nomination, marking a pivotal moment that established her as a serious actress. Critics praised her ability to convey deep emotion, and her co-star Montgomery Clift noted her dedication to her craft, which set a standard for future performances. Later, her role in The Diary of Anne Frank further solidified her reputation. Winters brought a unique depth to the character of Mistress Frank, earning her a second Academy Award. This recognition from peers and critics alike highlighted her versatility and ability to tackle complex roles. In the 1970s, her performance in The Poseidon Adventures showcased her talent in a different genre, proving her adaptability. Collaborators admired her work ethic and ability to connect with audiences, making her a beloved figure in Hollywood. Throughout her career, Winters' groundbreaking projects and critical acclaim left a lasting impact on the film industry, inspiring many future actors. In Always, Shelley Winters filmed a few scenes but had a tantrum and left the set. Her agent tried to convince her to return, but she refused. As a result, she was replaced, and her scenes were reshot. She does not appear in the final version of the film. During her teenage years, she underwent 2 abortions, the first at age 15. Winters was determined to land the role of Alice Tripp in A Place in the Sun. At that time, she was being promoted as a sex symbol. The night before her meeting with director George Stevens, she dyed her hair brown and wore dowdy clothes, similar to what she had seen factory workers wear. She arrived early and sat in a corner, hoping to make an impression. When Stevens entered, he did not notice her until he was about to leave. He was surprised to find that the plain girl in the corner was actually Shelley Winters. This determination and effort helped her secure the role that would become one of her most memorable performances. Exploring the creative process of Shelley Winters reveals a deep commitment to her craft and a unique approach to acting. Winters often drew from her own life experiences, using them to inform her characters. She believed that personal truth was essential in portraying emotions authentically. This connection to her own struggles and triumphs allowed her to bring a raw honesty to her performances. Winters was known for her ability to transform herself for roles, often immersing herself completely in the character's world. Her worldview, shaped by her experiences in a changing society, influenced her choice of roles. She often portrayed strong, complex women, reflecting her belief in the importance of resilience and vulnerability. Winters was not afraid to tackle difficult subjects, which made her performances resonate with audiences. Her style was marked by a blend of intensity and sensitivity, allowing her to connect deeply with viewers. This combination of personal insight and artistic dedication made her work stand out in the film industry, leaving a lasting impact on both her peers and her audience. In A Place in the Sun, Shelley Winters played Alice Tripp. This was the first of 3 films she made with director George Stevens. The other 2 were The Diary of Anne Frank and The Greatest Story Ever Told. Winters received Oscar nominations for both A Place in the Sun and The Diary of Anne Frank, winning the Academy Award for Best Actress in a supporting role for the latter. Her journey to film began when Harry Cohn, the head of Columbia Pictures, saw her on stage in a Broadway play in 1942. He asked her to audition the next day during a snowstorm. At just 16, she claimed to be 21. Cohn directed her screen test, and soon after, she received a call to join Columbia Studios for a role in CoverGirl. However, she arrived too late for that film. In A Patch of Blue, Winters portrayed Roseanne D'Arcy. She disliked this role because it conflicted with her beliefs as a supporter of the civil rights movement. The night she won her Oscar for Best Actress in a Supporting Role, she felt overwhelmed and speechless. Shelley Winters made a significant impact on the film industry through her powerful performances and dedication to her craft. Known for her ability to portray complex characters, she brought depth to roles that often challenged societal norms. Her performances in films like A Place in the Sun and The Diary of Anne Frank showcased her talent and earned her 2 Academy Awards. Critics have noted that Winters' willingness to take on difficult roles paved the way for future actresses to explore more diverse and challenging characters. Industry experts have praised her for breaking stereotypes, especially in an era when women were often relegated to supporting roles. Her influence can be seen in the work of contemporary actresses who cite her as an inspiration. Many have mentioned how Winters' fearless approach to acting encouraged them to embrace their own vulnerabilities on screen. By pushing boundaries, she not only shaped her own career, but also opened doors for others, making her a lasting figure in the evolution of storytelling in film. Her commitment to authenticity and emotional truth in acting has inspired generations of performers to prioritize character depth over mere star power. Winters' legacy continues to resonate, reminding artists of the importance of storytelling that reflects real human experience. In What's the Matter with Helen, Shelley Winters plays a character experiencing a nervous breakdown. Debbie Reynolds noted that Winters' psychiatrist advised her against taking the role because she was struggling with similar issues in real life. Reynolds remarked that Winters fully immersed herself in her roles, which made the filming process challenging for the cast. In The Greatest Story Ever Told, Winters appears as the woman who is healed. This film marks her 3rd collaboration with director George Stevens, following A Place in the Sun and The Diary of Anne Frank. For her role in The Diary of Anne Frank, Winters received an Oscar nomination and won the Academy Award for Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Winters also portrayed Peg Dobbs in He Ran All the Way. In this film, she plays an inexperienced swimmer. Later, she took on the role of Belle Rosen, a former competitive swimmer, in The Poseidon Adventure. Winters' ability to adapt to different characters showcases her range as an actress and her dedication to her craft throughout her life. Shelley Winters showed a deep commitment to social issues and personal values that shaped her work. She was known for her strong beliefs in equality and justice, often using her platform to advocate for the underprivileged. Winters was passionate about civil rights and supported various movements aimed at improving the lives of marginalized communities. Her experiences during World War II, where she worked with the Red Cross, instilled in her a sense of duty to help others. In addition to her advocacy, Winters was involved in numerous philanthropic efforts. She supported organizations focused on education and the arts, believing that access to these resources could empower individuals. Winters also had a love for animals and contributed to animal welfare causes, reflecting her compassionate nature. Her personal interests in literature and theater often influenced her choice of roles, as she sought to portray characters that resonated with her values. This connection between her personal life and professional choices made her performances not only memorable but also meaningful. Before filming the Hanukkah scene in The Diary of Anne Frank, Shelley Winters gave Millie Perkins a glass of scotch to help calm her nerves. This decision backfired when Millie became drunk, leading to the need for a reshoot of the scene. Winters also had a notable role as Minnie, the mother of the Marx Brothers, in the Broadway musical Minnie's Boys. This show ran at the Imperial Theater for 80 performances from late March to late May in 1970. It marked her second to last appearance on Broadway, as she later performed in the effect of gamma rays on Man in the Moon Marigolds, which had a short run at the Biltmore Theater in 1978. In Winchester 73, Winters played Lola Manners. She expressed her thoughts on the role, questioning why the men in the film were more focused on a rifle than on her character. She felt that the film's values were misplaced and wondered if her presence would have been noticed at all without her involvement. Reflecting on the legacy of Shelley Winters, her impact on the film industry is profound. Known for her powerful performances and versatility, she broke barriers for women in Hollywood. Winters won 2 Academy Awards and starred in memorable films, showcasing her talent in both drama and comedy. Her ability to portray complex characters made her a respected figure among peers and audiences alike. As for future contributions, her spirit lives on in the work of many contemporary actors who draw inspiration from her fearless approach to roles. Aspiring professionals in the field can learn from her dedication and resilience. Winters often advised young actors to embrace their uniqueness and not shy away from vulnerability. She believed that authenticity resonates with audiences. Additionally, she encouraged them to be persistent, reminding them that rejection is part of the journey. By staying true to oneself and working hard, aspiring artists can carve their own paths in the industry. In What's the Matter with Helen, Shelley Winters played the character Helen. She chose to add a moment where her character kissed Debbie Reynolds' character, Adele, on the lips. This scene was not in the script and was filmed as a surprise. However, it was cut from the final version of the movie to avoid giving the film an R rating. In The Young Savages, Winters portrayed Mary DePace. The film featured 2 Oscar winners, Burt Lancaster and Shelley Winters, along with Oscar nominee Telly Savalas. In The Poseidon Adventure, Winters took on the role of Belle Rosenator. For this role, she gained 35 pounds to fit the character's needs. After filming, she expressed frustration about not being able to return to her original weight. Despite her efforts, Winters' dedication to her roles and her willingness to make physical changes highlight her commitment to acting and her characters. From her early days in theater to her remarkable film career, Shelley Winters showcased a deep passion for acting that resonated with audiences. Her ability to portray complex characters with authenticity set her apart in a competitive industry. Winters was not just an actress. She was an innovator who pushed boundaries, taking on roles that challenged societal norms and expectations. Her performances in films like A Place in the Sun and The Diary of Anne Frank demonstrated her range and commitment to her craft. Winters' willingness to tackle difficult subjects and her dedication to her roles inspired many aspiring actors. Throughout her career, she received numerous accolades, including 2 Academy Awards, which highlighted her talent and hard work. Even after her passing, her influence remained strong, reminding us of the importance of creativity and perseverance in the arts. Winters' journey serves as a testament to how passion can lead to lasting impact, encouraging others to pursue their dreams with the same fervor. Turned down the role of prostitute Alma Burke in From Here to Eternity, as she had just given birth to her daughter, Victoria Gassman. Donna Reed took the role and won the Best Supporting Actress Oscar for her performance. In 1968, Winters played Kate in The Scalphunters. This film was the first of 2 releases that year, featuring her alongside Telly Savalas. The second film was Buona Sera, Mistress Campbell, also released in 1968. Winters began her acting career under the guidance of Charles Laughton, a respected actor known for his strong influence on young performers. His training helped shape her skills and prepare her for a successful career in film and theater. Winters became known for her versatility and ability to portray a wide range of characters. Her work in the industry spanned several decades, earning her recognition and respect from peers and audiences alike. She left a lasting impact on the film world through her performances and dedication to her craft. In November 2020, Shelley Winters was honored as Turner Classic Movie Star of the Month. This recognition highlighted her significant contributions to film and television. Winters is well known for her role as Ma Kate Barker in the film Bloody Mama, where she portrayed a character that spoofed the infamous Ma Barker. Additionally, she appeared as Ma Parker in a couple of episodes of the 1966 series Batman, showcasing her versatility as an actress. Her family background includes her father, Jonas Schrift, and her mother, Rose Schrift. She also had a sister named Blanche Schrift. Winters' upbringing in a Jewish family in St. Louis influenced her career and personal life. Throughout her career, she received numerous awards and nominations, including 2 Academy Awards for Best Supporting Actress. Winters was known for her strong performances and ability to take on diverse roles, making her a memorable figure in Hollywood history. In her role as Mistress Petronella Van Down in The Diary of Anne Frank, Shelley Winters made a significant impact. After winning the Best Supporting Actress Academy Award for this role, she donated the award to the Anne Frank Museum in Amsterdam. This was a promise she made to Otto Frank, Anne's father, if she won. The award is now on permanent display in the museum, serving as a tribute to both her performance and the legacy of Anne Frank. As Lola Manners in Winchester 73, Winters attended the film's invitational press screening on June 1, 1950, at the Schubert Theater in New Haven, Connecticut. This event was notable because All-In Industries, the parent company of Winchester Rifles, was based in New Haven. The public premiere followed a few days later in New York City at the Paramount Theater on June 7, 1950. In The Night of the Hunter, Winters portrayed Willa Harper. She described this performance as the most thoughtful and reserved she ever gave. This statement reflects her deep connection to the character and the film's themes. Her work in these films showcases her range and dedication as an actress, leaving a lasting impression on audiences. And Shelley Winters played Belle Rosen in The Poseidon Adventure. In this film, she was part of a cast that included several actors who appeared in various DC Comics productions. Notably, Roddy McDowall and Winters both portrayed supervillains on the 1966 Batman TV series. McDowall took on the role of the Bookworm, while Winters played Ma Parker. Other actors from this era include Red Buttons and Stella Stevens, who appeared in the new original Wonder Woman. Gene Hackman is well known for his role as Lex Luthor in Superman the movie, Superman 2, and Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. Winters has a significant film legacy, with 4 of her films selected for the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress. These films are recognized for their cultural, historical, or aesthetic importance. The films include Red River from 1948, Winchester 73 from 1950, A Place in the Sun from 1951, and The Night of the Hunter from 1955. Winters was born at 12:05 a.m. CDT, marking the beginning of a career that would leave a lasting impact on American cinema. In What's the Matter with Helen, Shelley Winters played the role of Helen. This film featured 3 leading actresses, who collectively had 9 Academy Award nominations. Debbie Reynolds received her only nomination for The Unsinkable Molly Brown. Agnes Moorehead earned 4 nominations for films like The Magnificent Ambersons and Hush Hush, Sweet Charlotte. Among them, Winters stood out as the only winner, having won 2 Oscars for The Diary of Anne Frank and A Patch of Blue, along with 4 nominations for Best Supporting Actress throughout her career. On a different note, Winters faced challenges in her career. During the filming of the Linguini incident in 1991, she showed up drunk on her first day. This led to her being fired by director Richard Shepard. Despite these setbacks, Winters had a solid educational background. She attended and graduated from Thomas Jefferson High School in New York City, which laid the foundation for her future in acting. In The Scalphunters, Shelley Winters played the role of Kate, showcasing her talent alongside Burt Lancaster. Their on-screen chemistry reportedly led to a 2-year affair in the mid-1950s. Winters was also known for her strong political beliefs. She was a lifelong progressive Democrat and actively supported the campaigns of several prominent figures, including Adlai Stevenson, John F. Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy, Jimmy Carter, and Bill Clinton. Winters attended every Democratic National Convention until her death, demonstrating her commitment to her party. Additionally, she served as the godmother to actresses Laura Dern and Sally Kirkland. Kirkland, who is also an ordained minister, conducted the wedding ceremony between Winters and Jerry DeFord just 10 hours before Winters passed away. This connection highlights the personal relationships Winters maintained throughout her life, reflecting her influence in both the entertainment industry and her political engagements. Made her Broadway debut as Adu Annie in Oklahoma. 5 years into its run, this role marked the beginning of her successful career in theater and film. Winters gained recognition for her talent and versatility. She won 2 Academy Awards during her career, one of which was for her performance in The Diary of Anne Frank in 1959. In a notable act of generosity, she donated her Oscar to the Anne Frank Museum, showing her commitment to the legacy of Anne Frank and the importance of her story. In film, Winters took on the role of Helen in What's the Matter with Helen. When her friend and director Curtis Harrington offered her the part, she accepted it without even reading the script. This decision reflected her trust in Harrington and her willingness to take risks in her career. Winters' choices in both theater and film demonstrate her dedication to her craft and her desire to make a meaningful impact through her work. As George Eastman and Alice Tripp finish their first date in A Place in the Sun, an instrumental version of Mona Lisa plays softly on the radio, setting a poignant mood for their budding relationship. This scene highlights Shelley Winters' ability to convey deep emotion through her performance. In The Diary of Anne Frank, Winters portrays Mistress Petronella Van Daan, delivering a powerful performance that earned her an Academy Award. This film is notable as it is the only one in which she won an Oscar. While being part of a Best Picture nominee, her role showcases her talent in bringing complex characters to life. In Bloody Mama, Winters takes on the role of McKay Barker. A scene where she gives birth was filmed, but ultimately cut from the final version of the movie. However, a clip from this deleted scene remains in the theatrical trailer, giving viewers a glimpse of her performance that did not make it to the screen. Winters' work in these films demonstrates her range and dedication as an actress. Taught Marilyn Monroe how to act pretty. Shelley Winters showed her how to tilt her head back, keep her eyes lowered, and part her lips slightly. This technique helped Monroe enhance her on-screen presence. Winters received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame at 1752 Vine Street in Hollywood, California, on February 8, 1960, marking her contributions to the film industry. In her career, she played significant roles, including as Kate in The Scalphunters. This film featured her as the female lead, showcasing her talent alongside Burt Lancaster. Earlier, she had also been the female co-lead in another Lancaster film, The Young Savages, released in 1961. Winters' ability to take on strong roles made her a notable figure in Hollywood. Her work influenced many actors and actresses, and her legacy continues to be remembered in the film community. In The Poseidon Adventure, Shelley Winters plays Belle Rosen, a former award-winning swimmer. This role contrasts sharply with her character in A Place in the Sun, where she cannot swim at all. The Poseidon Adventure features 5 Academy Award-winning actors, including Gene Hackman, Ernest Borgnine, Jack Albertson, and Red Buttons, along with Oscar nominee Arthur O'Connell. Winters' performance in The Diary of Anne Frank as Mistress Petronella Van Daan is notable as well. This film is the second of 3 directed by George Stevens in which she starred. The other 2 are A Place in the Sun and The Greatest Story Ever Told. For her role in A Place in the Sun, she received an Oscar nomination, while she won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her performance in The Diary of Anne Frank. Winters' career showcases her versatility and talent across various roles and genres. As of 2023, she is one of 10 actresses to win an Academy Award for portraying a prostitute. This group includes notable names like Helen Hayes, Donna Reed, and Charlize Theron. Each of these actresses brought unique depth to their roles, contributing to the film industry's portrayal of complex female characters. In addition to her Oscar win, she holds a special place in film history. She is the highest-ranked female performer on the Oracle of Bacon's list of the top 1,000 performers. Her average link number is 2.696842, placing her 17th overall. This ranking is significant as it shows her connections in the film industry, surpassing even Kevin Bacon, who is known for the game, linking actors through their co-stars. Beyond her film achievements, she was a huge fan of the television series Babylon 5. This show gained a dedicated following, and her appreciation for it highlights her connection to popular culture. Career and interests reflect her impact on both film and television. In The Poseidon Adventure, Shelley Winters played the role of Belle Rosenator. Her performance was memorable, and she later reunited with Ernest Borgnine, who played her husband in the film, on the 1982 premiere episode of The Love Boat. Throughout her career, Winters appeared in many significant films. In notable works like A Place in the Sun, The Night of the Hunter, Lolita, A Double Life, and The Diary of Anne Frank, her characters often faced tragic ends, being killed off or murdered. This pattern highlighted her ability to portray deep emotional struggles. As of 2023, Winters is one of only 2 actresses to have won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress twice, alongside Diane Wiest. Winters received her Oscars for The Diary of Anne Frank in 1959 and A Patch of Blue in 1965. Her legacy in film remains strong, marked by powerful performances and significant achievements in acting. Winters considered A Place in the Sun her best work. In this film, she delivered a powerful performance that showcased her talent. Later, she played Belle Rosen in The Poseidon Adventure. Stella Stevens mentioned in a 26 interview that when she first read the script, she knew the actress who played the fat lady would likely receive an Oscar nomination. This prediction came true when Shelley Winters earned a nomination for Best Supporting Actress for her role. Winters also appeared as Nana Mary in the sitcom Roseanne. Before this, she worked with Ned Beatty in the science fiction comedy Purple People Eater. Their chemistry on screen was evident, and both actors brought their characters to life in a memorable way. Winters had a long and varied career, earning respect for her ability to take on diverse roles. Her performances left a lasting impact on audiences and the film industry. Alice Tripp in A Place in the Sun was a significant role for Shelley Winters. The part was initially intended for Audrey Totter, but Totter was under contract with MGM, which prevented her from taking the role. Winters brought depth to Alice Tripp, a character caught in a love triangle. In her autobiography, she shared insights about working with director George Stevens. He preferred to discuss the scene rather than the lines, capturing the actor's natural reactions. This method often led to more genuine performances. In Bloody Mama, Winters played Ma Kate Barker. At the time, she was 49 years old, while her on-screen sons, Don Stroud, Robert De Niro, and Robert Walden, were all born in 1943. This age difference added an interesting dynamic to their performances. Winters' ability to portray complex characters made her a standout actress in both films. Her work continues to be remembered for its emotional impact and authenticity. Her marriage to Anthony Franciosa ended when he had an affair with Lauren Bacall. During this time, Bacall called Winters and expressed frustration about Franciosa being late for their date. Winters responded sharply, questioning why Bacall was complaining to her about her husband's tardiness. Bacall retorted that if Franciosa did not respect their marriage, she saw no reason to do so either. In a twist of fate, both Winters and Franciosa passed away just 5 days apart in 25. Winters played Nana Mary in the show Roseanne. In this role, she was the mother of Estelle Parsons' character. Interestingly, Winters was only about 7 years older than Parsons in real life. Born in 1920, Winters died in 2006 at the age of 85, 12 years before the show's 2018 revival. In contrast, Parsons, born in 1927, continued to act and reprised her role at the age of 91. This made her about 26 years older than Roseanne Barr, who played her daughter. Winters also portrayed Bertha in the film Poor Pretty Eddie. This film was loosely based on Jean Genet's play The Balcony. Winters had previously starred in the first film version of this play in 1963. Her performances in both television and film showcased her range and talent as an actress. Stanley Kubrick encouraged Shelley Winters to read the novel Lolita before her meeting with Vladimir Nabokov for the role of Charlotte Hayes. At that time, she was actively supporting John F. Kennedy's presidential campaign. When Kennedy saw her reading the book during a campaign event, he advised her to cover it with brown paper to avoid any negative impact on his election chances. In He Ran All the Way, Winters played Peg Dobbs, and she shared the screen with Wallace Ford, who portrayed her father. They had previously worked together in A Patch of Blue in 1965. In The Greatest Story Ever Told, Winters appeared as the woman who is healed. This film featured a remarkable cast, including 8 Oscar winners such as Joseph Skelkraut, Charlton Heston, Sidney Poitier, John Wayne, and Martin Landau. It also included 10 Oscar nominees, showcasing a wide range of talent in one production. Winters' roles in these films highlight her versatility and ability to connect with audiences. Shelley Winters was a remarkable actress whose work left a lasting impact on film and theater. Known for her powerful performances, she brought depth and emotion to every role she played. From her early days in Hollywood to her later work on stage and screen, Winters showcased her incredible range. She won 2 Academy Awards for Best Supporting Actress, which highlighted her talent and dedication to her craft. Her roles in films like The Diary of Anne Frank and A Patch of Blue are still celebrated today. Beyond her awards, Winters was known for her strong personality and willingness to speak out on social issues, making her a role model for many. Her legacy continues to inspire new generations of actors and filmmakers. As we reflect on her contributions, we invite you to share your thoughts on Shelley Winters' work and legacy in the comments. If you enjoyed this content, please like, share, and subscribe for more celebrations of the creative spirits shaping entertainment.